Happy Friday. I hope you are keeping well wherever you are. So, last week we talked about words and how words are powerful. And remember, previously we talked about words shape your thinking manifest in your actions, and then your results show up based on your actions. And we are linking it with finances, how your thinking is affecting your bank account. So, words are key. That's what we talked about. Who you believe and the words that you take hold here are very key. But let's talk about when the words come to your thinking. Because the thinking is the highest level of creation. We create by thinking. As a man thinketh, so is he. So let's talk about thinking. So regardless of the words that you hear from the system, from yourself, from God, from your loved ones, it has been deposited in your mind, in your thinking consciousness. So let's draw a circle. We see how that goes. So imagine this is your mind. And then this is your body. And then it leads to action. And then here you have results in terms of money. So just work with me with this one. So when we were born, we are like this. Like I have a 5-year-old son, 4-year-old son. From 7-year-old, they start developing the conscious mind. They can think, they can reason. But now for my son, he's operating here, unconscious, based on memory, repetition, and all that. So all of us are adults, so we are using our conscious mind a lot. But remember, when you learn a skill, let's say driving, you start learning the conscious skills of driving, and then it becomes unconscious, automatic. So you can drive from here to Thika, and you don't know how you got there because your unconscious, automatic mind kicks in. So we assume here you have words have come to your conscious mind, and over time, let's say your words are X, X, X. They land in your unconscious mind, which leads you to action. And of course, your action leads you to results. So let's say you had wrong messaging. And let's call it Y. Let's call it Y. Y. You have a lot of Y here. Y. In terms of I cannot make money, things are tough for you to, and this Y is the one that is giving you this Y results. Of course, you have Y actions and Y results. So for you to have X thinking, you need repetition. Remember how you ride a bike, you drive, you have to do it over and over again. And here you need to say, and that's why the field of affirmation, it works, yes, but you need more than affirmation. In terms of affirming yourself, it helps because it reduces the Y in here, and then you have X actions, and then you have X results. I hope that makes sense. So that's how our mind is wired, and we'll come to the details on what, for example, here you have 5 senses. Here you have 5 senses. You have see. So what you see really is key. If you are less exposed, more exposed, will determine your actions and results. If you have traveled a lot, you see possibilities, that shapes your thinking. Of course, we have been talking about what you hear in terms of your words. So that's your other sense. Of course, taste, touch, and of course smell. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so we have 5 common senses that, think of them like antennas that signal to the world, and we receive, they're like receivers. We use our 5 senses to receive from the world. So what you hear, what you see, what you touch, what you smell really determines your thinking pattern. So that's on the conscious level. In the unconscious mind, you have 6 intellectual faculties. And we have talked about this before, but if you want to develop this mind, then you need the 6 intellectual faculties. You need imagination, intuition, and all this can be developed. Will, this is not willpower, we'll talk some more about that. There is imagination, intuition, will, reason. We have memory. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm forgetting the 6th one. I'll remember and then I'll put it down. So we have imagination, your intuition, your will, your reasoning, and your memory. Forgotten the 6th one. But anyway, so that's how we develop the unconscious mind. So remember what we discussed last time. Your words heavily influence your thinking patterns. And now we have talked about your thinking pattern. There's a conscious mind, unconscious mind, and then leads to your actions. How you think leads to your action. As a man thinketh, so is he. That's a very loaded statement. And then of course your actions are reflected in your bank accounts. Are you saving? Are you saying there's no money? So you can work backwards. You can look at your result and ask yourself, what thinking patterns do I have that are giving me these results? Do I need to use my intellectual faculty of imagination, imagining myself rich or wealthy, memory, will? So you can work backwards, looking at your results, what is informing these results, and the thinking patterns. If you go to the thinking patterns, you say, what are the words that I have unconsciously believed about me and my productivity financially that is limiting me? So you can work either way. So that's it for me today. It's a cold morning here in Nairobi. It's raining. I hope you are keeping warm. And we are at the end of February. Now we cannot say Happy New Year. It's past 15th of Feb. Have a lovely, lovely week ahead of you as we start March. Looking forward to see you. Keep warm. Bye-bye. Take care and God bless.